And recording.
Hi.
Hi.
Let's start off by introducing ourselves so then that way you're not feeling like you're talking to a complete stranger. I'm Brianna. I've been with this agency for 3 years, and I usually work with adults, families, kids. Pretty like family oriented with my clients. So that's just a little bit of who I am, and I just want to tell you right at the beginning that anything that you talk to me about is confidential. I think that a lot of people have concerns about that, like that whatever they want to talk about, that their feelings aren't sacred because it's a stranger or because it's in this type of therapeutic setting. But I want you to know that legally it is confidential, and the only way it's not is if you are talking about harming yourself or anybody else, and then in that case I have to report that. But besides that, you're safe with me. This is a safe space. You can talk about whatever you want. You can feel however you want. We can cry together. We can laugh together. You can sit here in silence and not say anything to me if that's how you feel. But I just wanted to kind of give you a breakdown of what this type of setting consists of first. So do you want to tell me a little bit about you and why you're here?
Okay. Yeah, sure. My name is Sherry, and I've really just suffered a lot of grief this year, a lot of loss in my family. Right now, my aunt is dying, like today probably,
Mm-hmm.
or tomorrow. To shut her off the machines. My grandma died in January. My mom died on my grandma's birthday in February. My aunt died in March. I had a surgery on my shoulder in May, and then I had a hysterectomy 5 weeks ago, and I'm not healing right. My son is just I don't know what to do because he has suicide ideations, and so I have him in therapy, but I still feel like I'm failing that. I just don't know if I'm doing everything I need to. And then I'm in school and it's overwhelming because I just, I couldn't concentrate. So they just put me on Adderall, and I don't know how I can deal with that because I'm bipolar. And what if I'm on the Adderall and then I have a manic episode and I go crazy? I mean, I don't know what to do. I am just stuck.
Yeah,
Stuck.
that does sound like a lot of things to handle at one time, especially with the grief aspect of it. I just feel like grief is it's just such an intense thing that everybody deals with differently. And even if it's one death or numerous deaths, it seems like it's just, breaking your heart every single time. And it's really hard to cope with that. And there's no specific criteria for it. It's just all different. Like everybody's different and deals with it differently. And that's why I think what makes it hard for people to grieve or research how to grieve, or even for therapists maybe to be discussing grief and how to handle that. I think the best way to go about it, not based off of my job experience or career experience, but personal experience with grief, is that every person, child, adult, deals with it differently, and there's no wrong way to do it. So, if there's a time you need to cry, cry. If there's a time you want to be mad about it. If it lasts, the one stage of grief, the denial part, lasts for a year, and then the acceptance part lasts for a week, and then you go through all the stages all over again. It's just so unpredictable. So I can understand why that would be something really overwhelming for you to deal with, along with the other issues that you're having. I feel like I can really relate to you in a lot of ways of things that that are similar that I've gone through in my own personal life, as opposed to things that I've dealt with in the past with other clients. And so I just really want you to know that I not only like understand that you're upset and going through stuff, but that I really feel you, you know, like I really get you and understand like the types of things that you're going through. And I just think that we could be, you know, really good for each other. And I can really help you just navigate through the issues that you're having and in the best way that you can. I mean, once again, there's no right or wrong or specific ways of dealing with these types of things, you know? It's just day by day, taking it day by day. So I'm wanting to take it day by day with you and, you know, go through the process together. And I can be your person that you can talk to anytime or come to. And I think that it helps to have someone in your circle who isn't just understanding, but and not even just having sympathy for you, but who can really connect and relate to it too. And that just helps everyone to have a better understanding, you know?
Right.
So so how are you feeling today? Let's just talk about like today. How are you feeling right now today?
I don't actually know how to feel right now, really.
And
Um,
did you start taking the Adderall already?
I did. I'm on a low dose right now
Yeah.
because they want to make sure that it'll be okay.
Yeah. Is it
So
like an extended release or is it like I know they have like different types. There's like an extended release that kind of slowly lasts all day, and then there's one that's like it happens right away. Do you
this
know?
this they told me I would know right away,
Okay.
but also I take it twice a day, but I'm not supposed to take it like towards the night, so like early afternoon at the latest, because
Mm-hmm.
it can keep me awake, and it did last night. I couldn't sleep. I just couldn't sleep, and I just kept wanting to do things. It was,
Yeah. Yeah. Which can be beneficial sometimes, but I understand how that would it's just an adjustment, how that would be an adjustment period for you too. I'm sure that's difficult to navigate through to try to figure out like what time's the best time for you to take it, or if it should be like right before you start doing your homework or right when you know you have a lot to do, like right in the morning or something, or in mid-afternoon so you can focus on your son when he comes home from school, or you know, something like that. So I'm sure that that's a hard thing to.
in theory, that's what it's supposed to do, is help me focus, because I didn't allow myself. I mean, I couldn't focus. I was all over the place, everywhere.
Yeah. Mhm.
There's just this whole year has been not easy.
Yeah.
Problem with the grief is you don't. I didn't even get a chance to actually grieve everyone,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I lost everybody in such a short time, and now my Aunt Sandra. So even trying to grieve my grandma and my aunt
Mhm.
is like, well, we put it on hold again because now my other aunt, is my
Yeah.
dad's last remaining relative,
Yeah.
and it's hard because you know what I mean. My sister don't talk because she doesn't like me, but I know she's got to be hurting, and I really want to reach out to her, but I want to respect her boundaries too. So I tried to
Yeah.
talk to my niece, and she wouldn't even talk to me. So I just feel like I'm all alone.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you said, when you don't get the opportunity to grieve each person individually, that can make it really hard for you to overcome all the grieving eventually, you know? So,
Well, really, I think what it's doing is when my mom died, my personalities, because I'm multiple personality, I have
yeah.
7.
Hmm.
When my mom died, they stopped talking, just uh, instantly stopped talking. So I didn't just lose my mom; I lost like 6 other people in my
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to talk a little bit, but they're playing games more than anything, and I don't know what to do about that either.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not a harm to myself in the sense that I would kill myself or anything, because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I already did that. I already tried. I already failed. So I figure why try again? Because fail once, why? Yeah. I'm not a
Mhm.
try again on the suicide thing, but I do self harm.
Yeah.
I am a cutter. I have been since I was 15, though. So, um, but that's not always. That's more of a punishment. It's one of my personalities that feels like it has to punish me. So
Mhm.
that's that's been more active. I'm just trying to put it all together in the package it was in, so I
Mhm.
could understand that, and it's not in that package. So
Yeah. Well, it's what I think is really, or what I'm hearing that's amazing about you is that you can recognize. I think some people that have bipolar disorder can't. I mean, it's hard for them to realize when they're, acting from one person to the next. And it seems like you have a really good grasp on who's who and what this person does, when that one's kind of taking over, or what this person says to you, and that you were really able to identify that about yourself is really like making you a strong person, that you can do that. That you can kind of have you and think outside of all of what they're all saying to you at the same time. Like you can really identify those who's telling you to do what, but you also are aware of who you are and what role you want to play when it comes to the rest of them. You know?
that's true. Except I have to tell you, bipolar and multiple personality are two different things.
Yeah.
I have a whole big fun bag of mental. So
Yeah. No, yeah, and it seems like when it's a combination of more than one thing, that makes it difficult, you know? So I just feel like I definitely think that it's good for you to reach out to someone, so you have a support system, especially if you're feeling alone. And I want to be someone that you can talk to and feel safe around, that I'm not judging you, and that I really want to help you just navigate through your day to day is what I'm here to do for you. I'm not here to try to fix you or change you. I just want to be here for you and
that's
show
good
you that
because
you're
I
fine.
don't fix. I've tried. It don't fix. It just
Yeah.
I deal and learn. So
Yeah. And cope,
yeah, I
that's
I
what
thank
life
you
really
for
is
talking to you.
coping.
I think this could be a good relationship, and I thank you for not judging me, because I get way too much of that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how society is, but
I
that's
get it
what we
mostly
can
from my
cope with.
friends.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, I
Well, I think we
think
should
this
go
will be
ahead.
good.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think we should talk more. You can get a hold of me anytime. We can set another session up if you'd like. I'm pretty flexible. We can make whatever work, and I look forward to seeing you again. I'm excited to get to know you more, Sherry.
Thank you. I thank you for making me feel like I was in a safe space. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
And let's make that appointment.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.